It was just 2 games ago that Washington suffered a soul-sucking defeat. They lost to the Bears. Nobody loses to the Bears. The Bears hadn't won in almost a full calendar year. 2 weeks later, though, Washington surely can't do the same thing. They can't lose to the 1-5 Giants. They can't give up a bunch of sacks to the Giants that only have 5 sacks on the season before the game. Surely they can't do that. They can. They did. Does it get frustrating when that team...
Yes, it does. I'm f***ing tired of this shit. F***ing tired of this bull. It's been 7 years of the same shit. I'm tired of this.
You know, every job has a chance, you know, and we just weren't getting it done for the whole first half, essentially. And, you know, shout out to the defense for just keeping us in this thing.
The defense played their butt off and put us in a lot of good situations where we should have been able to do something with it, and we just didn't.
How do you kind of keep everybody together after, 2 tough losses in 3 games?
Man, it's the NFL. You go lose some, you go win some. You just got to play better, like I said.
And despite the awful start to this game, some of the players did show up. Chase Young had 2 sacks.
I'm just doing my job, man. Trying to come out with wins. You know, it's still early in the season. We can still accomplish everything that we want to accomplish, so we gotta keep our eyes on the prize.
And Terry McLaurin did what he always does in the Meadowlands, make big catches for big plays despite some heavy hits. How are you feeling after that hit?
Oh, I'm good, man. That's what I do. Contested catches, making plays down the field. It was a big play for us at that time. I feel like it kind of came a little late, but it gave us some momentum. And, my teammates are always, ask me, we need a play from you, I'm just trying to be ready when my number's called to make that play, and I think it was big in that moment. But I would definitely like to see us to continue to get those up early, because I think it really forces defenses to play it more honest. They can't blitz and play. The safeties are at 10, 12 yards. They can't do that if you're beating them down the field.
And regardless of the record, at least Commanders fans can focus on the development of Sam Howell. Well, that ain't so great either. Howell did not look right in the game against the Giants, and the sacks continue to be a major problem.
You can't let a team blitz your face off. We didn't really have a lot of answers for that. We prepared, but we didn't execute like our preparation.
It's just blocking the look in front of you. It's a loud environment. We were, doing our best to get the call from 14 and, doing our best to execute it. But, sometimes they bring more than we got, and, just stuff like that. And, plain and simple, we just weren't picking up the pressure, though.
We just didn't do our jobs. We didn't protect for Sam. Plain and simple. A lot of it's on me, so I had to do my job.
I think everyone kind of has a hand in it. I think a lot of the sacks this year, I think I could have done a better job kind of get rid of the ball, and then there is at times where we just kind of get beat up front. So I think we can all do a better job of just focusing on what our job is and what our responsibility is on each and every play, and just taking it one play at a time. But at the end of the day, our plan is good. We have good plays, and we just got to execute.
Howell has now been sacked 40 times this season, 40 in 7 games. That rate is unsustainable both for health and for a functional offense. But it speaks to a larger problem. The offensive line, not always great. Howell might not be that great. Is the play calling great? Are the receivers getting great separation? And does Ron have to make changes, considering he's the evaluator too? A game like this, a loss like this, demands real evaluation. But if it happened just 2 weeks after a last game that demanded real evaluation, you wonder if it's ever coming. Covering the Commanders in the Meadowlands, I'm JP Finley.